How's it going, everybody? RazingHel here, and welcome back to our playthrough of Fall from Heaven 2, the high fantasy mod for Civilization 4. Of course, we are on Against the Grey. It's the last scenario in the Decius campaign, and we're about to try to take, anyway, the city of Zarara. So let's get started and see how this goes. An event. A carnival performer in Latito shows great talent. Either raise the prices of the carnival, attend one of the shows yourself. It will bring fame to the city. That talent is wasted juggling apples. Press them into military service. Or we have an option here that's not available to us that requires the Fellowship of Leaves. So, like, what unit is this? I imagine it's the Hunter. It looks like it's the Hunter. I don't think we really need mobility 1. I am quite tempted to go with +1 happiness. Happiness does seem to be like a limiting factor for our civilization, and I think there's some decent land here that we could turn into farmland, especially if we can spread irrigation from over here. Like, we can just spread it along there. We probably want to build... Oh, we could actually spread irrigation from this little lake right here once we remove the ancient forest. Okay, and we also are in the process of completing our last mana node, which of course means more powerful units. Okay, so here we have a longbowman. I'm trying to remember which city I was going to put them in, because both of these cities basically need a longbowman. I think we're going to go with the one that's closer to my enemies. And we are ready to try to spread Ashen Vale into that city, and it failed. It failed miserably. How? There's only one religion in that city. Yeah, so religions can fail to spread to other cities. I'm not exactly sure what determines it, but part of it is due to how many religions are currently in that city. Another aspect actually might be if that city is a holy city. Basically, you know, the city where the religion was founded, it might decrease the odds of spreading other religions into there. Not really sure about that, though. So our capital is doing well. We have plenty of room for growth, 10 out of 14 for happiness. So I say we build more farms. And of course, here we have our hawk. I'm just interested to see if we can do some interesting scouting here. There we go. See a bit more of the Malachim lands. Of course, we're not at war with them at the moment. We're still at war with the Sidar, and I'm going to be trying to remove the Sidar first before we press on against the Malachim. Now, this city here is a bit interesting. I'm not sure if I'll actually have to found a city to be able to transport units across this little narrow strip of water. If that is the case, what I'll probably do is focus on the Malachim before finishing off the Sidar, if I even need to. Because I really don't see the point in building a city there. Maybe I'll just win via conquest. By the way, we have enough gold coming in to actually turn up our research here a little bit, at least while this golden age persists. So that'll give us a little bit more research. Like 139 gold is a pretty comfortable buffer. I don't feel the need to be making 17 gold per turn. A lot of times that just goes to waste. So here we go. Defense is all the way down to nothing. Let's hit them with some rings of fire. And let's see what the assassin can do. This one's still healing. But at the moment, we have 99.2% odds against that unit, so I'm going to go ahead and take the chance. That really did hurt us, though. We're down to 2 strength. What else is in here? Archers and the longbowman is the strongest unit he has in here, and it can't be moved. I wonder if other civilizations have longbows. It doesn't... yeah, this one does. It's interesting that he only has 1 longbowman. You'd think that if he could build longbowman, he would upgrade his archers, which makes me think he doesn't have any longbowmen. But let's see what Decius can do here. 77.1. I mean, when we add on the retreat odds, it's in the 80s, but I'm still not really comfortable with that. Where is our other assassin? I thought okay. The other assassin is on his way and should be here in another turn. Yeah, we can't do anything to accelerate the assassin's movement here. So instead, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn down one of our specters. As you can see now, the specter is strength 5. We still have very bad odds against it, so maybe I should pillage with the Spectre instead. It does have 2 movement points, and it does have the Commandeer. Is it Commandeer? Commando. The Commando promotion. Although I'm not sure they have bridges. Let's see here. Do they have bridges? Yeah, it looks like bridges are available in this area. So yeah, so what we can do here is basically try to ruin the economy. How many spaces can I move? It's looking like 3 tiles and then pillage 1. So I can go 1, 2, 3 up to here and take out that mine, just like that. And hopefully, over time, this reduces the productivity in the city and prevents him from building more units to help defend the city. So instead with Decius, we're going to pillage that mine. Do we have a unit here that can move and pillage? I'm not sure. Like, the giants don't have... Yeah, the command... I should not have used Decius to do that, to be honest. Oh, wait. We have got enough movement. Here we go. Pillage that mine. Wow, 30 gold. Wow, we are really rolling in the dough if that's going to keep up. I think we just skip a turn there. 3 turns to heal. Do we have any units that increase healing? I don't... Oh, wait. The Ritualist. Really? One of my Ritualists has medic promotions? I didn't know that. I kind of overlooked that. Yeah, so the Ritualist is pretty adept at healing, which explains why it's only 3 turns to heal that guy. But let me think here. I probably should build a Governor's Manor, now that we're getting feudalism pretty quickly. And I'm going to build Ashen Vale Temple in that city right there. Public baths will be done in Achaia. What would you say that? Acacia? I don't know these words, dude. I don't know them. I'm going to call it Achaia. There we go. But we will want to build another guy that can spread religions. What are they called? Savants. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, our assassin is here, though. 1 turn. And as a matter of fact, we have an available captured worker here. So the question is, what city should I send them to? And at the moment, we have a lot of productivity in all of our cities here. And since I'm going to be building a savant in Achaia, I think we're going to send them over here to hurry the Temple of the Veil. Let's try a little bit of scouting down here. Just barbarian cities. And we have these assassin, obviously. So what I'm going to do, I think, this time, is cast haste. So that way we can attack this turn with our assassin. It might be a little bit of a waste. I'm not sure. Like, we could alternatively have summoned a Spectre. But I'm going to try haste instead. That was close. I almost right-clicked and told him to go somewhere. And the vampire would have left. Okay, this one is not nearly as good. Really, I'm surprised at how bad his odds are against... Oh, wait. That's our very weak assassin. Here we go. 99.9. Wait, what? How come he has 0 out of 3? Wait. How did he use that 1 additional movement point? That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, I guess that was wasted after all. I'm not exactly sure what's causing that. Usually when because terrain costs are not calculated after moving, they're calculated before moving. Really? Oh, we're up to 89% odds here. I think what I'm going to do here instead is send Razier out to do a bit of pillaging with his extra movement. In theory, he has quite a bit of movement. So I'm wondering if I can go like 3 there, pillage, and then 3 back. Let's see if we can do that. I think it will be possible. Yeah, most certainly. So there we go. Took out the mine anyway, even though I wasted 1 movement on that assassin. I don't understand why he absorbed that 1 additional movement without me being able to expend it. That appears to only happen to assassins so far. I've never seen that happen with one of my other units, and I can't imagine why it would happen. Okay, worker finished that road, and yeah, we're going to build a farm there. Okay, so we have a couple of these captured units, and I think we're paying a pretty hefty cost. Yeah, we have quite a few units that we're paying unit costs on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually expend these to hurry the production of these public works, or it's the public baths in this case. So it's down 3 turns instead. Yeah, I think that's it. The city is still starving because everybody's so unhappy, but that will change in 1 turn. Okay, let's continue on. As Secretary General, you get to propose a UN resolution to put forward for a global vote. I think I'm the only person in this, so whatever I do, it really doesn't matter. Let's see here. Set up a smuggling ring? Okay. Yeah, vote on that. Okay, how is Akia doing? And my golden age has ended. As you can see, we're losing 3 gold per turn now. And we're still unhappy in this city. From the +5, we cannot forget your cruel oppression. But that was due to an event. And I forget, what exactly did that event do for us? It happened in the last episode, but that's been a while since I played it. Yeah, what was it? We got something out of it. Maybe it's in the event log. Summon Spectre. Okay, this is all from this turn. I think this is the one. Years ago, an adventurer in Akia helped defeat a band of harpies. He found a lone egg. Yeah, so what exactly did we get out of that? Oh, we got a great bard. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. We got a great person for it. So, like I said before, in Akia, we want to build a savant. Hopefully finish spreading Ashen Veil into my cities. And our ritualist here is ready for another promotion. Let's do just a brief scouting there. Bombard the city. And let's see what our assassins can do after we hit them with some fire. Well, not our assassins, hit the enemies. 99.9% odds there. How about this guy? 87.5. Then Axeman. How about Razier? He's 90% odds. I don't know. I tell you, I don't like attacking under 90. It's pretty risky business. So I think what we're going to do is send out more units to pillage. We'll win by a war of attrition instead. Will I be able to do this with... I think I'll be able to do this with Razier. Let's try this. Yeah, we have 1 movement. Oh no, we're actually stuck over here. We don't have quite enough movement to get back. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. I'll just station... Well, as a matter of fact, he can't attack me anyway. He doesn't have anything here that can attack me. Unless he has that great hero hidden in here somewhere. That guy might actually be hidden. How much movement do we have left? Just 1. I think we'll just stay here. I don't want to move off the road. And then of course, we have the Spectre. I probably should pillage another source of productivity, so probably this lumber mill. So there we go. And that's it for this turn. I know we're moving a bit slowly, but I know I'm going to get burnt if I do this too quickly. So that's why we're taking it slow, and I want above 90% odds of winning before I attack with a hero unit. Like, the other units are expendable to some extent. We can sacrifice them, but before I attack with Raz, I actually want good odds. Here's another ritualist. I'm not exactly sure what I was planning on doing with them. They recommend me build... I think we should build an aqueduct because of the health issues here. Yeah, let's build that. Let's see if Razier gets killed. No, apparently not. And the smuggling ring succeeds. There is a longbow... Oh, wait. There's a skeleton approaching my longbowman here. We should take out this wraith as well. Like, we really don't need the experience anymore. Although it doesn't really do us any harm just sitting there, I suppose. Other than sending the occasional skeleton. Okay, looks like our ritualists have another promotion. How long will it be before Decius gets another promotion? He's 43 out of 50, so quite a few more turns. And then there's this ranger way over here. Can Decius take this guy out? It looks like it. I think we should do that this turn. With Razier. Because there really isn't any... Okay, there are more rangers down here. And there is the likelihood he could reach me. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. yes. This ranger could get to me. And there are quite a few of them there. So I would only be able to attack if I knew I could retreat afterwards, which I think I can because we're attacking to a road. So it shouldn't consume any extra movement points. I think we'll just add the ritualist to this, even though, I think we are doing maximum damage at the moment. Our assassins are proving to be the most valuable asset at this time. They're actually winning battles here. 94.3. Still better than my odds against the longbowman with Decius. But I don't know if I want to take it. I've become suddenly very risk adverse this episode. I don't want to have to rebuild and re-spec up assassins because it takes a while for them to get these promotions. They're not quite as easy to spec up as vampires. Although, can I gift vampirism? I can. 6th level. I'm level 7 with Decius, and Decius is not a vampire yet. So that's what I should do this turn. I think we're going to step to here, do a little pillage, come all the way back, and we're going to gift vampirism to all these units. So Decius now should have vampirism, which increases his strength by 10% and makes him faster at healing. This assassin has vampirism as well as this assassin. So that's a nice start. Let's heal that assassin. And the ritualist will skip a turn. And Decius can skip a turn. Wow. All of these giants are waking up for some reason. I thought I told you guys to heal. What is your problem? We can't hurry units with our captured workers, but I'm going to send this one up here to help hurry that aqueduct. And let's build a pasture on top of the horse research source and hurry the Temple of the Veil again. Yeah, so our golden age is over. We're losing a little bit of gold now. But all things considered, it's going okay. While defending a longbowman has killed a barbarian skeleton. So, how are we looking this turn? Let's first, of course, bombard the city. Our assassin here has another promotion. Since we are going to be fighting archers, let's promote for archery. Those seem to be the most deadly units at the moment. One of the things that is actually working against us, of course, with this city is the fact that it's on a hill, which makes the archers super powerful because they're very adept at defending hills. But let's take a look to see. One of our assassins should be healed at this point. So this one is healed. 98.5. Come on. Come on, guys. Let me win this one. 98.5. Seems to have worked. 2 archers left. What about this one? 98.8. And now there's just 1 archer and the longbowman. 91.1% odds. I think... Wait. We can summon a specter. So if we do that... And then we hit the longbowman with it. I don't think it did any additional damage at all. Maybe it did. Yeah, okay. Well, we won. 93%, like... 90... Can it just be 100%? I would be more comfortable attacking at 100% with my heroes. Okay, but we are down to 1 archer. And maybe this ranger will actually stick in the city next turn when it realizes how close it is to being captured. We'll see. But right now, his ranger just keeps cycling through here. He'll run in there and then run back out. You'll see every turn. And maybe our civics are actually paying off with all these captured workers. We just got another 2 of them to help expand. Okay, let's send their savant over here to Nubia and get our longbowman defending there. Yeah, so I've constructed the savant. What else can give us a little bit of happiness here in the short term? Probably the carnival. It's a guaranteed +1. So I'm going to do that. Are we still really unhappy? Yeah, it's still +5. Is that permanent? See, I didn't think it would be permanent, but if it is, I would rather get rid of the bard and get my 5 happiness back. I didn't think it would be. We'll continue to see. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, though. Feudalism. And we can finally build vampires now. Excellent. Things should get a lot better. Barbarian state has been spotted, of course, and that scout is still there. So Decius does have another promotion now. Let's promote for heroic strength 2. We're going to be increasing our attack strength here. And there is a ranger in this city now. Now, I'm not sure. Did I actually kill his hero? I didn't think I did, but it's possible that I overlooked that. So there's the archer. There's an archer and a ranger, right? And the archer is the weakest unit, apparently. 96.8 and 85. I guess we'll attack with the assassin. And then Razier can attack the scout. Okay, there we go. Let me examine the city first. We have a market in here. I think we should go ahead and capture it. I think we can afford it at the moment, and it is pretty close to my other cities, granted. And it also is sort of like a key point in this entire war. Like, there's several key points, and this is one of them. Like, this city was a key point as well, and it kind of controls access to these lands over here. So I'm thinking that's why I'll keep it. And I didn't do too much damage to the surrounding area. So excellent. We finally have that city under our control. Let's heal. And what are we looking at for expenses? City maintenance is currently at 22. I mean, now that we have researched feudalism, there isn't a whole lot else that we absolutely must research, so we could turn the research rate down once again. I am looking to see what else. I probably should do something in religion. I'm not really sure. Can build wealth. Wealth might be a limiting factor. Maybe we should go with currency, because that leads to taxation. But wait, what can we get right here? Infernal Pact. Is this what brings the Infernals in? I'm not even sure at this point. Let's try this as the next research, because it will enable some good civics for us. Civics that are beneficial for upgrading our vampires. So I think that's what we should do next. But I am turning the research rate here down a little bit, so that way, I mean, we have a lot of gold, but I don't want to be losing a lot of gold per turn. Oh, look, they finally spawned more barbarian bears there. Can I easily take one out? No, not with the ritualist. I can't. Those bears are powerful. Why is my ritualist so weak? Minus 5% strength. I guess that really has a significant impact. The upside, of course, is that bears really don't pose any threat to us because they can't actually go inside cultural borders. So I'm not too worried about that at all. I've constructed a governor's manor, which means vampire time. Constructed a public baths, vampire time. What I like to build in the city, something that gives us culture, I imagine. What is a good option for that besides a monument? I guess we're just going to go with a monument. And the aqueduct will be finished in 3 turns, a carnival in 4 turns, and then we'll build more vampires there. Yeah, let's go for it. Local farmers developed advanced irrigation techniques and pest control. His annual yields have repeatedly been found to top all other local farmers. We can either go +1 food in the plot or +1 additional commerce in the plot. Now this is an interesting one because we don't have a lot of fertile land around this. Okay, we do have some fertile land, right? But there was also some rather unproductive plains around here. But I think we have more than enough. I think we should go for commerce. I really do. And let's expend that captured worker. You might be wondering why I'm calling them captured workers. Let's just scout this, by the way. They're not actually called captured workers officially, but I feel like it's better because if I'm going to be referencing a unit repeatedly throughout the episode, I think YouTube and basically sites in general would see it more favorably if I called them captured workers instead of what they are. I could be wrong about this. I might just be completely overreacting. But in the interests of being a little bit more advertiser friendly, I think we're just going to call them captured workers. It's no real skin off my back. Like, I don't care much either way. Words are words, and the way I see it, if words cannot be used as a means to your end, then they have kind of failed you. So I really don't believe in any sort of like ideological adherence to one word over another, for example. They're all basically just tools that you can use, and that's why I've made the decision to do that. Also, I think we'll be saying defeating units instead of killing. I'll try to adjust my vernacular to reflect that as well. So I think the next city we're going after here is going to be this one. Obviously, that one's a little bit out of bounds at the moment. But yeah, we'll be advancing on this city next, I think. He only has 2 more cities? 3 more. He has 3 cities left, yeah. I wonder, what is his... He still wants cities from me. Wow, this guy is really arrogant. I captured 2 of his cities and he still refuses to make peace unless I give him a city. Like, what? What are you talking about, man? We probably should move this longbowman over here to this maybe not. Maybe we can just keep that longbowman in there. Like, I think we have a nice siege spot right here on top of this hill. 50% defensive bonus. We probably won't even need a longbowman to deal with that. Oop. We should actually group all of these units and then separate the longbowman, obviously. And let's see how quickly we can get down here by casting haste. Make haste, you fools. It's fly, you fools, actually. And it looks like a couple of turns. Yeah. We are well on our way. Let's have that unit fortify, that longbowman. And we've completed our horse pasture over here. Enter the city, please. What should we be working on next? So I've toyed with the idea of building more farms here, obviously. I think those are good ideas. At the moment, we are working the ancient forests, which of course are very productive, but I think this one in particular, we're just going to convert it into a regular old farm and it will be better for us. And we finally spread Ashen Vale into the city with the Council of Esus that had originally founded, or had already originally been founded in it, something like that. Do we not have our, like, how come I can't build vampires here? It says Governor's Manor. I should be able to build a vamp. Oh, right there it is. Okay, we just want to build up a little force of vampires here. And hopefully they'll help us overrun stuff. That's my plan. We'll see how well it goes. Okay, time for some more scouting. Okay, now we actually see where the map ends, and that also means there might be a pathway through here. However narrow, there might be one, and we wouldn't have to build a city to actually get through there. So that would be good news, by golly. And can we just select all units here? I would like to do that, please. It looks like we're not going to be able to get there in one turn. Really? What's going to be dragging us down? Is there a lot of... I guess there aren't that many units in here. What is he going to attack me with? A ranger? My Decius, my Razier the Fallen, I mean, is easily stronger than his strongest ranger. Just in base strength. I mean, that's discounting all the promotions. Yeah, so it's the hill giants that are actually holding me down here a little bit. Because they don't have the mobility promotion. I think that's the reason. Or not the mobility, the commandant? Oh, I keep forgetting that. Is it commandeer? What is the name of that promotion? Gee, I forget already. Commando. The hill giants don't start with the commando promotion for me. Perhaps because they are animal units? I'm not sure. Yeah, so there we went with our 1 additional commerce. As you can see, we're already getting a lot of food from those tiles. So it's not, I don't think it's a big issue at all. That's going to be 5 turns. Do we need to use this captured worker for anything? I think we can afford to let this one go. And by let it go, I mean let it continue to work instead of sending it to increase the production for a city. Yeah, so we're going to build a farm there. 10 turns. I know it's a little bit excessive. Let's build a worker here in Achaia. We actually do need more of those. I have not been building enough workers in the past. Let's see what we can do here against these guys. I think we might just station on this tile and attack from here. I think it's manageable. Let's scout to this side first, just more mountains. Hopefully this side will be more interesting. He does have a city over there. And look, regents. It's unlikely we'll be able to keep those if our land actually starts turning to the demonic kind of lands. So, I guess we're using our ritualists first, of course. And what does Decius say about the strongest unit? Very good odds. Okay. And how about our assassins versus the weakest units? There we go. Next turn, I think we have very good odds of actually taking this city out. What can our Spectre... Oh, our Spectre is strength 6 now. Wow. 67.2% odds. And it died. Okay. That's fine. Let's just pillage this farm here for 4 gold. And I think that's it for this turn. Wait. Yeah. Skip a turn. I think this ritualist can stay here for now. We don't seem to be needing 3 ritualists to bombard at the moment. Somebody has a promotion. Let's see here. I wish they'd show, like, in the unit's icon here, like, they could have, like, a blue line around it so that we could instantly tell who exactly has a promotion due. We're upgrading for strength there, obviously, because I want more powerful spells. And yeah, we did some very nice damage there. Let's go ahead and see what we can find over on this side. So here's another one of the cities. We'll obviously be taking this one out as well. We're very close to another Armageddon event. Decius seems to be doing pretty good here. Just as I say that, he takes some damage, but that's okay. And let's see what our assassins can do. 99% odds. 98% odds. So 2 archers left. Surely we'll be able to take one of these out with a Spectre, right? Yeah, there we go. And yeah, the Spectre also started with... No, I guess it didn't. I was going to say it starts with Empower 3, which gives us 10% strength, but that's not hugely significant, is it? Oh, we do start with plus 30 strength. Yeah, that's nice. How about one of our ritualists? 92% odds there. 69% odds. I'm just hoping we could take out this last archer this turn. But I just kind of realized we don't have that many strong units. Our best unit is the ritualist or the vampire. I don't want to risk my vampire, though. He's the only one I have in this stack, and it will take a while to get my other ones over here. Okay, so we'll save that for a turn. If we can capture the city before he moves the archers, the workers out of it, that would be really nice for us, because we did need more archers. Ooh, our borders have expanded. Very nice. Yeah, we didn't end up building as many cities as I thought I was going to need. Where else can we scout with this hawk? There we go. So this is the Malachim land. Obviously, we're going to need to take it out after we're done with the Sidar. And the great thing is, like, we're relatively protected here. This is basically the only way he can enter our land, and that makes it really easy to secure our borders. The barbarians might be a bigger threat to us than any actual civilization, especially if they summon in something really bad when we hit the 20 Armageddon counter. Okay, so here we go with RazingHel Fallen, ready for another promotion. I think I'm going to promote against archers because we're doing a lot more attacking than defending, and our assassin is also ready for another promotion. Now, we really don't have a lot of options here with the assassin, I'll admit. 40% versus disciple, more resistant to magic. I suppose first strikes would probably be in order next. 10% chance to do plus 5% damage to units attacking this unit stack. That's never really an issue for us, but having one additional first strike can help. So I think we're going to go with that. There's one archer left. And we already attacked with Decius? No, we didn't. Okay. Yeah, let's take the city. So what's in this city? Absolutely nothing. I think we should raise it. I know that we're going to get penalized for that via the Armageddon counter. Okay, it went up 1. We'll see if it goes up more later. And then I guess the rest of these units just move here. Wait, somebody has a promotion. Who is it? It's this assassin. Okay, let's give him combat 5. And then I think... Where's my... I don't... Yeah, that doesn't apply to the workers though anyway, so let's ignore that. What I could do, summon the Spectre. And pillage something around here. There, that's worth 10 gold. By the way, we're making quite a bit of extra gold. Wow, we have a lot of gold now. Let's turn that research up again. And we'll just skip a turn here. See what happens with the Armageddon counter at 20 next turn. Let's build a road over to our new city. Our ritualist can stay fortified there. And we might as well just destroy the road at this point. I doubt I'll be using it. I've constructed a worker, and it looks like the city's no longer as unhappy. So yeah, the unhappiness is actually going down. That was due to the cruel oppression, so that's good news. Let's build a library, maybe. Something that's more oriented towards commerce, I was thinking. But we are actually losing some food, so let's go ahead and build an aqueduct there. I've constructed a Temple of the Vale. Yeah, Governor's Manor is up next. Not only is that good for our maintenance, but also allows us to build our vampires. Units upgraded to bronze weapons in this city. Really? Oh yeah, that's because I built two new vampires. So now that our workers that we've captured are available to move, let's actually get rid of this hawk first. Should we move them separately? I think we should. We're just going to grab the workers by themselves. Can we do that? Just split everybody up here. And send the workers by themselves over there. We didn't get any events for the Armageddon counter, interestingly enough. And then the rest of these units can head over to this city. And we're going to take that one out next. I wonder if Sandalphon is still just as arrogant. Is he going to demand another city? No, he'll finally give me 10 gold. After wiping out more than half of his empire, he finally realized that he had met his match. Okay, but in our case, should we heal? We could heal here for 1 turn. Or we could give ourselves the boost. And try to get our way over here to this city. And we should be able to get to this hill in 1 turn. Okay. We probably should heal there because once we get inside the enemy borders, the heal times will be reduced a bit. With our vampire here, we of course want to get Death 2 first because that allows us to summon our specters. And the question, okay, we can't feast. Oh, we can feast. I think we should wait 1 turn to feast. The city's gonna grow in 3 turns, not 1 turn. Oh, I don't know. Can we focus on food? That's not. That would be a waste. He was going to work that lighthouse tile. I should get rid of that lighthouse and build a farm there. Ooh, so the question is, should I wait? I would like to get some more experience, but I think 1 more population would be nice. And besides, once that city grows by itself, it would naturally be unhappy. So I think that would be the perfect opportunity. So this city is very productive. Why is it not growing? I think we should focus on growth. And it really doesn't... Oh, it's not automated. That's right. Because I had the great scientists set up. Yeah. Okay, we're just going to specialize... Wait a minute. 1 additional great sage. I wanted this great sage for the great temple that we have for Ashen Vale. Can we focus on 1 of those? There we go. So in terms of food growth, we need to improve that tile there next with our workers. And as you can see, Presper will grow in 1 turn, so we'll save this vampire on that city as well. And then 1 turn from now, we'll actually go ahead and cast Feast on it and get some experience. Probably want to go Granary. Like if we are going to be feasting on these cities regularly, it makes sense for for them to grow faster using, storing the additional food. So it's very important. Granaries are one of the top buildings that you want to build in your cities. I think there are like 4 of them. There's the barracks, there's the granary, there's the courthouse, and there's 1 other one, but I kind of forget what it was. Okay, let's cast Feast. There we go. 9 out of 5 experience. So it'll give us at least 1 more promotion, and hopefully that will allow us to get a useful promotion like Heal or something like that, because I do need that promotion for my stack. And okay, we have another vampire here. 3 more turns for this city to grow. That seems to be a very common trend. Let's wait on that one as well. 2 turns, and we'll cast Feast on that. Like I said before, we need to get these workers up here to create the farm. This whole stack... Okay, first we're actually going to bombard since there was a ranger that decided to conveniently come by here. Let's see if we can give him a very warm, toasty welcome. I'm not sure I want to attack this guy. 4.2 strength. It's possible, but Decius is hurt. And I think we should heal him. Suppose I cast a Spectre. For the ranger fled. What, you little coward? Get back here. So what do I want to do about that? Should I send something to flag him down and try to get the ranger? Like, there's very good odds of us winning. Would he be likely to attack me with something? Probably not. But I think we'll be fine. We'll just wait here for a turn. It's a shame the Spectre chased him off instead of actually finishing him off, but, you gotta take the L, I guess. Constructed the vampire. Yeah, we want to go for growth-oriented buildings. So, once again, granaries in all the cities. I think that's what I'm prioritizing next. Okay, we got the workers here. Maybe we should actually start automating our stuff, so that way it doesn't take as long for me to bother building infrastructure here. Because this could take a while to, look at all these different these improvements that I need to build. I can't build lumber mills, so I guess we're just going to turn that into a farm. Sorry, forest. Sorry, ancient forest. You're just going to get chopped down. Which is oh, that's the reason I can't build lumber mills on it. I don't have the Fellowship of Leaves religion. Oh, look, we started some smokes in this forest. You can see. That will turn into a fire eventually, I think. But at the moment, we can move through it without any penalty. So the movement costs are looking mighty pricey about now. But let's cast our haste. And that should at least give us one more movement point. We can go ahead. Oh, wait. We can't do that. Okay, that's fine. We will use Decius instead. So, whoop. That was my mistake. I accidentally clicked out. Yeah. Pillage the horse pasture. There we go. And pillage the farm. One and done. So here we have our vampire waiting yet again. Why is the city no longer growing? It's probably waiting for the granary, which of course takes 4 turns. I guess we'll wait that long then. And this city will grow in 1 turn. So skip one more time. Of course, we want to build that farm. Let's get it going. And here is our next promotion. As I mentioned, we can now get the regeneration promotion, which is the one thing I needed to really help heal my army. It's one thing that the vampires are I like as well. In addition to being able to summon specters, they can also... Wait, is this a plains? Yes, we should we should remove that farm there. We actually don't want farms on top of plains. That's very unproductive for us because we're losing out 1 production. So, I guess we're going to turn it into a cottage at this point. Yeah. Let's hope we don't get attacked here, huh? I can't do any bombarding at this point. No, and he decided not to go ahead and attack me, interestingly enough. Because he has a ghost in there, which means he could target my weakest units. So I'll chalk it up to his loss and my gain. Cast the movement, and let the bombardment commence. So compared to or past episodes, we are really seeing a lot of action this episode, like 2 cities down already. And let's see if we can make that 3 in 1 episode. Okay, this assassin has more than enough movement, but I don't... I wonder what the odds would be with Decius. Pretty good. Where's the ghost? The ghost is still in there, but we can't target it directly. Yeah, so I guess let's get rid of the ranger. And then we're going to remove a couple of units here with our assassins. Since this ghost is leaving, I'm going to target him. I don't want him doing something out there. And what else? What does that leave us with? We can't cast a specter. I guess we'll just skip this turn here. Vampire skipping turn once again. And we're ready for a feast. Here we go. Just like that. Wait, we don't have to skip turn. We should actually start moving that vampire towards our stack this turn. And this worker's going to build a mine here. This worker can build a mine here. So everybody has got back to work. No, there's the ranger that I hurt. He's still running around out in the wilds. Oh, it looks like the rangers have come home to roost. So, let's see what scouting we can do up here. There, that reveals a little bit more. How illuminating. So, defenses are all the way down for this city. As per usual, bombarding it. And let's see if Decius can take out this ranger. 99% odds. Excellent. And our assassins, 99 there. I think that was the really weak one. 99 there. So we have an adept, 2 archers, and then there's also a ghost. If we cast the specter, can this guy take something out? 91% odds. Excellent. So, I wonder if I can actually take this city this turn. 92% odds. 89. 90. 90. Should I risk it? I guess we did. How about this one? 98. Okay. Getting some experience for my giants, it looks like then. Which is never a bad thing. And what else could use a little bit of an experience boost? Nothing is like immediately ready for another promotion with just one experience. Let's take it with the assassin. The vampire then. There we go. So what's in the city? A carnival and a market. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep it. I mean, it's not a bad location. We have quite a bit of improved land around here, but it is a little bit distant from the rest of our lands. So what does Sand Dolphin have left? He still will not capitulate, obviously. What's the price for peace? Now he will actually give me some technologies. How about that? So the big question is here, should we make peace with the Sand Dolphin this turn and then focus on Van Gossam for a little while before returning to finish off, Sand Dolphin? Let's take a look at the victory conditions here. In terms of world population, I have 63%. Wait, no. Yeah, I have 63%. Okay. You would need 44% and 72% of the land. So I'm a long ways from getting the amount of land that I require. So, one problem with having the city here, I think it's going to be besieged by barbarians from these cities around. Let's take a look at Van Gossam here. He does, at the moment, he has 3 cities. We know where 2 of them are. Right here are 2. And it looks like the third one's somewhere right about there. So if we invade, we can invade right through here. We should be able to take out the 3 in pretty quick succession. So I think we should make peace with the Sand Dolphin and then declare war on Varn Gossam. And we'll get animal handling from this. I mean, it's not huge, but it's better than nothing. I wonder if he would be willing to part with currency instead. I can use some interesting... Let's do that. Let's make some peace here. And get some tech. Get some gold. Right. Well, let's leave the city then, I guess, for a turn. These units are not ready to move back into it. And we're available with another promotion here. So, I should use the Combat 1 promotion here because accepting this promotion will grant the Empower 1 promotion to summoned units. I do want a couple of vampires with the Heal promotion, but I think this one will be one with an Empower promotion instead. And it looks like we're 2 or 3 turns away from that city growing. We got another Disciple of Leaves, interestingly enough. Oh yeah, because we researched the religion. Well, we didn't research it ourselves, but we got it. We acquired it. I guess we just cast the religion in there. And what would we want to build here? I think we usually focus on culture, so probably a monument first. You might be wondering why I don't raise. It increases the Armageddon counter. So I'm thinking... maybe I can just feed off this city with a vampire and then try to let a barbarian capture it. It's an idea. We'll see how it goes. That's what I'm thinking at the moment, though. Because I really don't need the city. It's not a bad city. I just don't like how far it is away from the rest of my cities. And I imagine that would be costing me a pretty penny in maintenance. So, yeah, let's actually start feasting on this one a bit. I would like to rebase that hawk next, and there it is. There is his 3rd city. Yeah, so that's our next plan. A lot of it will probably be carried out in the next episode, though. So there we go. Worker movement. We got our first promotion for our hill giants. We should actually promote for movement speed there first, at least. This one also has movement speed. And this one movement speed. So that'll help counter the effects of them not having the commando promotion, which would allow them normally to move along enemy roads. So that should speed up our conquests a little bit here. We might actually want to leave our vampire behind for this one. I'm not sure. I guess we'll skip a turn for this time. There is a significant reduction in benefits as you continue to feast off of cities with very low population. It's basically not worth it at a point. We've constructed an aqueduct, so the city is growing once again. I was talking about granaries, so I guess we're building a granary. Let's see what happens here. So I'm hoping that if barbarians raise my city, that the Armageddon counter won't go up. But it'll be interesting to see nonetheless, because I didn't think it would, but it's certainly possible that it could be. Let's enlist the Night Watch. There we go. I don't think the United Nations here should exist if there's only one player in the game that can vote for them, because I mean, it's like a foregone conclusion at that point, isn't it? Okay, let's continue building our farms here. 2 turns, and then that city will grow and we'll finally get our experience from it. I think one more feasting here with the vampire. It's what I want to do. And there are some units that are still healing here, so it's not a bad thing. So, okay, here we have a captured worker. Send them over there. Our hawk. Actually, our hawk should rebase, but they can do that any turn. And one turn to heal, yeah. So we'll get them all healed up, and then we'll press on. Constructed a granary. Constructed a granary. The city is not... I mean, there should be like a hunter's hut or something, right? Hunter's lodge? No, that's not it. There is another... It's a smokehouse. Here we go. 20% growth. So that's what we should be building in these cities as well. Governor's Manor, yeah. We're going to be building that granary. Build that granary. And that looks like it's it for this turn. It looks like we completed another unit. Another... unless the Night Watch succeeds, great. Where is that unit? Is it another vampire? It's a Night Watch. Oh, yeah, because we enlisted the Night Watch. Apparently that gives you one free Night Watch unit. Yay! So, I see we getting promotions here. Who needs a promotion? Our vampire does have enough experience now for a promotion. So the big question is, what should we promote them for? I'm thinking we're really focusing quite a bit on summoned units here, so we're going to go with combat again. And of course, Razier the Fallen has another promotion coming to them. And I mean, we already have 40% against archery units. Do we need another 40%? Or should we go with something like defense? Now, defense is not going to help us necessarily for attacking, but it could improve our odds if we have to defend against something, even though it's pretty doubtful that anything can really stand toe-to-toe with Razier at this point. I guess the one exception to that would be barbarian units that come, and I'm interested in that. There are barbarian heroes, right? Like Tum Tum. Where's Tum Tum? Here we go. Is Tum Tum a mounted unit? I don't know. It really doesn't. It is a mounted unit. Okay. I think most of the barbarian heroes are actually mounted units. Like this one, mounted unit. I'm just looking for some of the other ones. Because they're like the 4 horsemen, right? So if we have to deal with these barbarian units, it would behoove us to promote for strength versus mounted units, because I think a lot of them are mounted. I'm sorry, I forget the names of some of these. Alaskan and the Assassin. I think it's like this guy. No, that's not him. Beast unit, Basium, Bright. This is one of them. Strength 25. Yeah, so a lot of them are mounted units. Let's promote versus mounted units in case we have to take them out. Because I think at the moment with the promotions that we have, it should be fine. I really would like to rebase this hawk. Can we rebase it? No. Okay. We'll have to get all the units out of here first before I'm going to be allowed to rebase the hawk. Because I can't select all of them at the same time otherwise. Wow, so everything gets promotions. Okay, you get a promotion and you get a promotion. Seems like every turn something's getting a new promotion. It's a Savant this time. Okay, well, we want stronger spells, of course. So let's grab that. Let's get haste. And let's get hasty in here. So we should be able to get there in one turn. Yep. And hopefully one of the vampires will be able to join us. Wait, why has the city stopped growing again? Oh, because of the stupid smokehouse. Whatever, I am done waiting. Time to get some experience. We're feasting on the city. 6 out of 5, that's enough for a promotion, so that's good enough for me. So, how's this city looking? Maybe we should have taken that food tile after all, huh? Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of food other places. I actually didn't mean to go there, I meant to go to this hill, but I mean, they're all pretty much the same. Right, when we build a mine on them. And we can actually upgrade the Night Watch to an Assassin here. But for now, we'll keep it as a Night Watch. And how is everybody working here? I guess we finished that cottage. The mine is finished, so we should probably build a mine over here. And, of course, this mine is finished. What we should do is build, since Spectres are unlimited, we should be working on building an improvement on this tile. Another death mana node probably. So I need to get one of my mages over there to build that. I've constructed a granary. We want to do the smokehouse next, obviously. And let's see if we have... Where is my mage? I think the imp. Can the imp do the magic stuff? I'm not sure. Let's try it once. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Who does? I don't think either of these do. It has to be the imp. Okay, it must be the imp. We send the imp over there. And they can build another death mana node. So, looking pretty good. Let's see here. Let's rebase our hawk. That way we can do some scouting. Barbarian has been captured by the Sidar. Well darn. It looks like he has another city after all. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though. Let's hurry that monument for one turn. And speed up this group of units so we can get here in a couple more turns. We'll be ready to invade. So that's always a good thing. Our vampire here, I guess we're doing body 2 for this one, for the heals. And let's go ahead and build that mine. You build that mine. I guess we've finished the cottage here. Let's build the cottage here. Yes, the imp can build mana improvements. So we're going to go for another death node for obvious reasons. Or if they're not so obvious, it's basically because that will make our specters even stronger. And we're obviously promoting all of our vampires to be able to summon specters. So let's do that. Turns are going by pretty quickly at the moment. Let's get these sped up. And, okay, it looks like we can go that far in one turn. Let's get the hawk for some scouting. See what we can see. Not a whole lot. Oh, he's got champions now. Varn Gosam has champions. Yeah, we need to start dealing some crushing blows to this guy. So I'm thinking extra ritualist. Where are my vampires? Right, there's one vampire. Obviously, cancel this. This vampire can use haste, which are going to double its movement points, so I'll be able to get there to my stack in one more turn. What improvements could this city? I guess we would build another mine right there. And what else? These cities over here could actually use more improvements. Let's get the workers going over there. Constructed the monument. Probably should build the walls. This is a city I could see being under siege at one point. And wow. I guess we're waiting. Where's my other vampire at? Right here it is. Okay, so we're going to cancel that. Speed this up so that way I can get here faster. And we've completed Infernal Pact. So this enables Sacrifice a Week, which means we should probably switch to that as a civic. So that would take one turn, and we should also probably switch up our labor civic as well. I'm thinking apprenticeship would probably be a good one. Military state is interesting as well. It gives us free units. Maybe we should do that instead. 7 versus 5. So for an extra 2 gold, we get an extra 10 free units. I think we should do that. Otherwise, everything's going to stay the same. So that's one turn for the revolution. And then that will be over with. Obviously, we're casting haste here with our vampire, getting him in the stack. Very good. And I think that's actually where we will leave it for this episode. We are at over an hour at the moment of this recording anyway. So we're making some pretty good progress, and we're going to be invading the Malachim next episode. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I hope to see you next time.